Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geekabird. I am Penjan. Welcome to Project Hospital. Now, by this point, the Geekabird might be a little bit heavy on the hospital sim side of things, because we're going to have this, Project Hospital, the game you can see before your very eyes, and also we're going to be playing 2 Point Hospital, because that's also come out at more or less the same time as the beta for this game was released. But I want to play them both, because I think they kind of take different approaches to the hospital sim genre type thing. So what we're going to do is, Project Hospital is going to be played a little bit differently because this is a beta build, but this beta build has got a deadline on it, which is about 3 days away from now. So I've been sent this by the devs, which is lovely, but it will expire. Apparently all the files encrypt themselves and I won't be able to play it anymore, which is fair enough. It's fair enough. I've had little time to look at it and yeah, I can play it and it's a sort of working version of the game, but I need to hurry up. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to play this in little bite-sized chunks. We're going to have maybe 20 sort of minute videos, maybe up to half an hour long videos, which is not like us. Normally in the Geekabird, we play very long videos, which people have pointed out recently. But yeah, we're going to have shorter videos for this and maybe have them every day, or if not every day, we might miss a day here or there. So, you know, we'll try and have them kind of frequently running alongside everything else, if that's at all possible. It might be impossible. I might struggle to do that, but whatever. So yeah, over the next few days, I've got to sit and record as many of these as possible. I've got to literally crank these out because at that point, at that time on that day, it's just going to stop working. So I'll get as far as I can. It'll stop working. I can do no more. So Project Hospital is a hospital simulator, as you've probably guessed. It's in beta, so it's on Steam if you want to go and put it on your wish list and such like and keep an eye on it and follow it and all that kind of stuff. There's a link to the Steam store page in the video description. So I think we just get on with it. I think we'll just start a game of Project Hospital. I mean, it's very much a work in progress. Like here, look, the tutorial 3 and tutorial 4 are just not there. They're not there. So I've done 1 and 2, which is fine. I think that's okay. We're going to start with an empty field. Part of me screaming to do a basic clinic. But no, we're going to start from scratch with an empty field. And here we go. Here is indeed the empty field, although it's got trees in. It's got trees in a car park, so it's not entirely empty. Right, so what do we need to do? We need to open a clinic at emergency. So we need an emergency room and a little clinic there. And then we're going to treat a patient. And then we need to treat 1 patient per day at the general surgery department, which is jolly exciting. So we need to start building. We need to start building anything. Because at the minute, our people are going to come here to a field. It's just going to be terrible. No one's going to come here. It's just not going to work. So what we want is, we want to get ourselves the emergency room bit where people come in and go, help, my leg's hanging off, ouch. And the person will go, yes, it is. Please go over there and wait. And then there'll be a waiting room where the person will wait and go, my leg still is hanging off. And then there'll be another room where presumably someone will fix their said leg, give them some sticky tape or something. I don't know, a couple of staples, staple it back on. They go home. It's all fine. So we've got ourselves 50 grand. Current balance is 50 grand. Now, the weird thing about this is, in this current version of the game, we can go to minus $12 bazillion and it won't make a bit of difference because they've said when you go into minus money, in the email I got anyway, it said it doesn't make any difference. No difference is made. There's no loans, there's no impact. So really, we're kind of in sandbox mode. But I'm going to try my best to stick to the balance. I'm not just going to go, to heck with it, let's just do what we like. Because that kind of defeats the object. We might as well have a little bit of challenge. Yeah, you can have new multiple floors. We're not going to do that because madness lies that way at the moment. I don't really know what I'm doing enough. Let's start by getting our little emergency room in. So I quite like the idea of a path going up here. So you can come out your car park. We'll have a bit of something going along there. So you might park your car here. Walk along the path that's along the edge. So we'll get, actually, can we get a bit of flooring? Can we get like outside path? What's that? Concrete bricks, interlocking pavement. That sounds nice. Let's have that. Let's have a couple of rows of that going up there, say. And then a bit like... actually, no, let's not put it next to the car park on that side. Let's have like some bushes or something. Can we have bushes? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, like that, look. So a little path. So you can walk in off the road there, or you can come in off the side, off your car. So you get out your car and walk in that way. Can we have little niceties? Are there little fun things? Ambulances, lifts. Kind of wanted like shrubs and stuff along there. What's that? Dark grass or just grass? Oh, hang on. There's a little pointy arrow. Ooh. Ambulances area, pedestrian crossing, road line, road details. Oh, lots of shinies. Okay, no, let's have dark grass then. Go in there. Does that make any difference? Oh, that looks far more professional. That looks good. I like that. We'll have that. There we go. Dark grey. You know what? Let's put it around the edge there as well. Come on, for the sake of completeness. So we've built some path and we've spent quite a bit of our money. No, not really. We've spent too much of our money, I think. So now we need to get the proper foundations in. We need to actually get some foundations in so we can get on with it. So my idea was they come along here and have a little room here where the person can say, yes, your leg is hanging off. That looks a bit painful. Would you like some ointment or something? So that can be here, which is fine. So then we want to put walls around this, but then we are going to need ourselves a waiting room, which is probably going to go to, say, there. Now, all this is relatively expensive. This is all clocking up the monies, because look, that's 4,900. That's a lot of monies. 5 grand of our 50. Look, there we go. We've got 37 left. Then they're going to need a little restroom at the end as well. So maybe 4 tiles for a restroom. So we're going to need all these things. And now we need some walls, because the foundations are down. There's no walls. It just doesn't put walls in. So we're going to want to get ourselves some walls that go round the whole of the hospital. Now, they are going to go around the outside. I'm kind of tempted to just have this bricks bottom facade. Facade? Is that the word? So we'll put them all along there, look. Like so. So it'll look like that. It kind of looks a bit hospital-y. It's all fine. Oh, you can change the colours. Well, I never noticed that. Oh, hang on. Can we have a mixture of colours? I don't care if it costs me monies. Yes, okay, this is good. Let's have that and that. That's kind of Geek Cupboard-y colours. That Geek Cupboard Clinic. And then we need ourselves some doors. And I want the big sliding doors just there. So big slidey doors just... oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. The foundations have added an extra bit. Okay, that's fine. I like that. So let's put that there. So the slidey doors are 4 wide. You know what? That's absolutely fine. You can still walk in and get there. And then we want to get more walls. Get ourselves some more walls. Go back to here. Get ourselves some more walls. Let's have the blue walls. Blue walls like that. And we want to split this area off into different bits. In fact, should we have this as red? Like rare emergency, your legs off kind of thing. Nah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine like that. That's going to be the loo. So we're going to do that like that. Then we need doors to move between these. So let's go back into doors. And we want to get ourselves... how about just a regular white door to go into the loos? And you can have which way it opens. I quite like that. I like the fact that you can choose which way it opens. That's very nice. So we'll do that. That's good. And then we want to get ourselves probably a better quality door. Maybe another sliding door. Another sliding door into the waiting room. And they can go that way. Like that. Splendid. Now this room here, we want to... Oh yeah, there are prefabs, by the way. There's loads of prefabricated rooms. You can just drag and drop things in. You can just go, I will have a reception and this and that and this and that and everything else. Like, look, you could just go, yeah, there's a reception area. Bosh. Let's drop that in. Which is quite nice. It's quite a good thing. It's quite a nice thing. So yeah, this is like the emergency sort of room stuff. So yeah, there's a restroom, a 6x4 restroom. Oh, do you know what? That would work quite well. Do you know what? I might have that. I'll take that. Absolutely. Let's just drop that in. That's nice and straightforward. We'll take a prefab. That's no bad thing at all. Couple of toilets there with some bins, couple of sinks. Thing on the floor saying it's now a toilet, which is fairly obvious. This thing here then does not need to be there anymore. So bulldoze walls and objects. So we'll have that and that gone. So that's fine. Right. Now we need to figure out how do we actually set room types. That's what I'm not entirely sure about. Hang on a second. Of course it is. You have to go over here, look, to management mode, and then you can zone out the different rooms and such like. So we've obviously put that one in. So we drop that prefab in. That's very nice, nice and convenient. And this thing here tells us what we need. So at the minute, look, it says emergency, but we haven't got enough stuff. We haven't got anything. We've got one restroom. So the things we need, ideally, is to make it actually work, we need a waiting room and a GP's office. And that is it. So we are going to put a reception in. I like the idea of putting a reception in. I think we need like a corridor to have stuff like this on, like a cleaning closet and all that kind of stuff. So let's get ourselves well, this could be a waiting room. This was the plan. So we'll have a waiting room, and I think we just literally drag it out like that and say, that is a waiting room. And then we can go into here, and we click it, and it tells us what items we need in the waiting room, which is very lovely indeed. So let's get ourselves some of these chairs. Oh, no, can't put it there. Can't put it there. That's on top of another chair. We'll get those chairs. They have these in hospitals. These are things that they have. These drab, terrible chairs. They're always back to back. So we'll do that. Yeah, let's drag a few chairs out. We'll put maybe a couple up there. We'll have that there. Then we'll have a queue machine. Can just sort of sit there in the waiting room. That's fine. And then in here, that's what we could put down here. A little vending machine and a water dispenser can get tucked into that little corner just outside the loo. That's quite nice. I like that. We need an info TV so people can see what's going on just there. Splendid. Now that room is a valid room. If we go back to here, that's now a valid waiting room, which is jolly exciting. Now we want to get a reception in as well. So let's get a reception area, which I assume is different to a waiting room. I don't quite know how, but there we go. Right, so it's missing all sorts of stuff. So it shows you what you need. You need a PC and benches and chairs. The things in orange, I think, are mandated. The things in yellow are not so. So, yeah, let's get ourselves a reception desk. I need to do the floors of these places as well. There's no flooring going on. It all looks a bit weird. So, yeah, let's get ourselves a reception desk middle. Rotate it round. And we'll have that there. As you come in the doors, we'll have a big reception desk. And then a bit on the left we can have there. And a bit on the right we can have there. And that looks tremendous. I like the look of that. Right, the PC can go just there with a chair in front of it like so. And that should... I thought that was supposed to activate the PC. I thought putting a chair there was supposed to make the PC do its thing. Clearly... it does not want to do that. Why not? Now, it says you can put the mouse over it and it says what you need. Oh, an office chair or a stool. Okay, right. It's not just a regular chair. So these are for people to wait, are they? Okay, that's fine. We'll tuck a little chair. We'll put that there just for no reason. Just because we can. And yeah, what we'll do is then we'll get ourselves an office chair. We'll put that there. And now that room is valid. That is a nice valid room. What else can we do? A cabinet with drawers. That looks very important. We'll have that. We'll have a cabinet with drawers. And then over here, a cabinet with doors. Yes. Oh, I like all these little incidental kind of pointless things I don't need to put in, but I'm going to anyway. Okay, a printer. Very nice. Paper holder. Can't go on the corner desks, apparently. Slightly obscure, but okay, fine. Put that in there. We'll have a wall-mounted cabinet behind the place because that's fun. Hang on, turn it round. It's a very high wall-mounted cabinet. It's very high up indeed. Okay, let's put that above that thing. In fact, yeah, there we go. That looks good. And then we just need benches. We need somewhere for people to actually wait. Because this, again, is another sort of waiting area. You don't want to wait too long in the reception because something probably is wrong with you if you've come here for this. But yeah, we'll put a few chairs round. Really, the main waiting room is just there. That's where you really want to be going. And let's put a water dispenser in the corner because that makes perfect sense to do so. Hey, there we go. The controls are actually quite nice. It's quite nice and simple. You just to flip it round. Everything sort of snaps into place. The UI is very nice. It's very nice. Okay, let's go back to the build mode for a second. We want to do some more floors because we need to do some flooring in here. So what do we want? Medium white ceramic tiles. Well, hang on. Can we have blue? Geek Cupboard blue tiles in there. Oh, it's going to look hideous. This is lovely. And then that just there. And then checkerboardy type tiles just there. Yes. Oh, yes. It looks hideous. Oh, I like it. I like that. Right, okay, so the game mode. So that's what our little place looks like right now. It looks really lovely. And there's all these lovely incidental things you can throw in that you just don't need. Lots of little extra items and things. I think they're in here. So if I go to that, look, there's like all sorts of bits of a kitchen sink. You can throw in a kitchen sink. I think we need to put some plants. Plants are good. Plants are good for well-being. We all know that to be the case. So let's drop a plant there. And let's put a plant in the corner of the loo. That's nice. And we'll put a plant just there. Okay, so that's good. So now we've got ourselves we go to here, we've got ourselves a waiting room, a restroom, a reception area. Now, what we need is a GP's office. So I suspect we're going to need a corridor. Now, it does say corridors. Mark corridors as this room type to assign the area and equipment to a department. So yeah, so it's just basically a corridor that leads to other things. So we should get a corridor going from the waiting room up through the middle. I love corridors. I love a big corridor. So let's get ourselves back into build mode. A lovely corridor. Hooray for corridors. So let's get rid of the walls for a second. Away with your walls. How big is this room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 6 and 7. I don't know. 3 wide. Why not do that? A corridor that's 3 wide. That will mean that you can have chairs on either side or stuff on either side and then have people still going through the middle. So that should be fine. Now, how much money have we got? Oh, we're fine for money. We're absolutely fine. Let's drag that all the way back. Let's drag that all the way back and have like a huge mega corridor. Yes. And then let's get our walls. So let's drag the walls just there. And another wall just there. And the final wall at the top just there. Oh, I know what I haven't put in. I haven't put in windows. This is a very terrible place. Right. Let's get ourselves some windows. Because that would be nice, wouldn't it? A glass wall. That's just a watch window. I don't know what that is. What's a watch window? I'm not entirely sure. Let's drop some windows into this bit to make it look not quite as miserable. Because if you're in here, you're probably a bit sad. Because you're in a hospital. So you might want a little bit of cheering up. So let's drag and drop some of those windows in. There we go. That's quite nice. We won't put any windows around here or anything because we might be building on these. So then we want to get ourselves some more doors. What's restricted area? Yeah, we don't want that. Can we have more sliding? Oh, we can't have sliding doors. I've made it too narrow for sliding doors. Do I want more sliding doors to go up that way? I really do. Or should we get double doors? Get double doors? I really want sliding doors now. Now I know that I can have more slidey doors. I want more slidey doors. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's put some more foundations in and let's obliterate my wall that I just put in because we don't want that there. So, yeah, bulldoze that. Bulldoze that stuff. Yay, there we go. Right, walls, come back to me. There to there, down to there. Mega. There we go. Back to doors. Slidey doors. Just there. Good. So they're all slide. It's all automatic, you see. It's all automatic. It's fine. It's taking into account everybody's abilities and stuff. This will need some floor. Let's have a look at what we can do for the flooring in here. What can we have? Dark coloured tile with a line. Or we could have... what's that? Just a plain, a dark coloured tile. What's that? A thin coloured line. How about a thin blue line? There we go. Oh, that is horrible. That is horrible. I like it. We're going to keep that. That looks monstrous. Is the idea that you have lines that you can draw to places? Is that the idea? I've seen that in hospitals. So you'd have it like that if you wanted to do it. Like you'd have sort of a line like this. I realise I'm wasting a bit of money, but that's fine. So you'd have that, and then you could have a tile like... Let's say it's going to the doctor's room. You could say, right, follow the blue line for doctor's rooms. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that. We're going to have this. We're going to have a blue line going to the doctor's room. And then other rooms. I don't know. We'll change that later. I'm sure it'll make sense at some point. Okay. So now what did we need? It was a doctor's room, wasn't it? A GP's office. Okay. Let's get ourselves a GP's office. How big do they need to be? I have utterly no idea. 6 by 6? That's probably big enough. Let's make it 7 by 6 and yeah, go mad. There we go. 7 by 6. We need to do the walls. I wonder if there are any prefabs for this. Are there any prefabs? General surgery. Is that what we're after? What are we after? Not a general surgery. Okay, it's changed all the things. It's changed. Oh, I've pressed buttons. I've pressed buttons and I don't know what I've done. Come back. Yeah, I've pressed buttons. I'm not entirely sure where this has gone. Department budget. Close department. Okay. Well, oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do the general surgery thing though. How do I... Ah, there we go. Do I need to click that? Is that going to give us all of them? No. Are we making one of these then? An emergency room? I think that's what we're doing, isn't it? That's what the mission thing said. Open clinic at emergency. Yeah, so emergency, flashy light, woo-woos. So yeah, GP's office. That's what we need. Is there a prefab for a GP's office? No, it doesn't seem there is. There's receptions, and that's it. Is there a GP's office in here? Doesn't look to be. Nurses ward, high dependency units. Oh my goodness me, there's so much stuff. Restrooms, x-ray rooms. Oh wow, there's all sorts of craziness. GP's office. That's what we need. 6 by 4, 6 by 8. 6 by 8. Now we could... Did we zone out a 6 by 8? Is that precisely exactly what we zoned out? Oh, not quite. We're a tile off. Okay, that looks good. But I want to build mine. I want to build mine. So what did we do? We did a 6 by 7. So let's make 6 by 8. Because that's the size that one of the prefabs comes in. So it must be okay. And then let's get ourselves... a different type of wall. Let's get wooden walls for these guys. They can have wooden walls at the top because they're GPs and wood is relaxing or something. I don't know. So there we go. So we've got that. Floors. We want to do the white tiles there and there. And then where's this guy's door going to be? Let's pick a door. A glass door. A normal door. What about that door? A glass door. That'd look quite nice. That'd look welcoming. There you go. Welcome to the doctors. It's a glass door. It's nice. It's relaxing. It's cool, man. Get that. Flooring. Do flooring with a line. And then go like that. Yes, I like that. I like the following of the line. That's good. He needs a floor in here. Yellow floor. Oh, and let's go for wood. Let's go for laminate flooring in here. Beautiful laminate wooden floors for the GPs. Because they're very important to the GPs. Okay. And then GP's office. We'll zone that out. And then it's missing equipment and staff. Obviously, there are no staff. There's nobody here yet. Oh my goodness, we need to build all these things. That is an awful lot of stuff to fit in this very small room. Okay. Can we do this? Can we fit all that in? Okay, an exam table. That's probably very important. So let's try and put that in the corner over as far as we can. Where? Okay, right, I see. So the patient... There we go. If we put it in this corner, the patient hops on there and the doctor presumably stands beside them. Right, so we'll do that. That's fine. I don't know what all these things are. Equipment cabinet tall. That's probably useful to have nearby your scanny thingamabobbers, your table. So that's fine. We've got an equipment cabinet. So you don't need to have all of them. You just need to make sure you have an equipment cabinet. Okie doke, that's good. A kitchen sink. Where do I put a kitchen sink? Not entirely sure how I plumb a kitchen sink into this particular situation. A bin, biohazard bin, that's fine. And a biohazard trash bin there. So we've got those things in. We're going to need a PC. So we're going to need an office desk. Okay, let's put that up in... Let's put that over here. Let's drop that in just there. And then he can have his PC on the desk, like so. And then he's going to need an office chair, which is good because that makes that all work. The printer is going to go just there, which is lovely. A sink for washing your hands. Yep, that makes perfect sense. We'll put that just there. And then we need a bit over here to have all this other bump. What's CRP scan? I don't know what that is. Audiometer. Square table. Examination lamp. Okay, well that can go just there. Look, next to the examination table. That is a very formidable corner, isn't it? Shall we move? Let's move them over there. Let's leave a bit more room. Let's not scare the poor person. And let's see if we can move the sink as well to just there. There we go. An eye test. Of course, we need the eye test. Well, that's going to be just there on the wall as you come in. What else is there? GP's office. Oh, there's all these other things. A wall-mounted cabinet. Yeah, I want one of them. I want a wall-mounted cabinet and put it by the in the corner, just there. Look, there we go. And then we want to get ourselves some tables. I've already put an eye test in. I've got an... Oh, it's another one. Okay, on the other side of the door. Okay, what's CRP scan? CRP scan is... I don't know what that is. Ah, does it go on an equipment table, perhaps? That would make sense. Like that. There. So let's put a couple of equipment tables up in that corner. I think this is what that's for. We can put the scan thing on there. What's this? They look like little things that might fit on tables. Yeah, okay, one of those. I don't know what that does. Oh, what does that need? That needs... okay, something to sit at that and work that. Oh, does it? Oh, I don't know. I think I might have broken it. Let's put that in the corner. There we go. Pretend that never happened. Yeah, I don't know how to make one of those work. I think it should be, if I highlight it, which I have, even though it's a bit weird when you put the mouse over it, it doesn't highlight it very well. It needs an office chair, stool, or a chair, because they light up on the left. So let's drop a stool in, shall we? No, that still doesn't work. Maybe they aren't things. Maybe they aren't things that work yet. I don't know. What's an EMG? Electromyograph. Okay, I don't think we need any of this stuff. I think it's all fine. Can we get rid of that? Can we sell this somehow? Remove objects. Keep it. Oh no, don't remove objects. No, just get rid of that, would you? If you'd be so kind. Splendid. Yeah, let's not put anything else in for now. Let's not put anything else in because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I might not have any money for actual people, which would be bad. So now, I think we've got this. We've got the room sorted. I think this is what we want. We want some staff and some night staff. Is that what we want? So if we go to here, we can see that we've got ourselves one waiting room, one GP's office, one restroom, one corridor, one reception. Now these things here, common room would be nice. That's where the staff can go and chill and drink coffee and feel normal. A cleaning closet. There'll be a janitor at some point we might have to hire. And I don't know what a stat lab does. Unlocked by insurance company objectives. I think they're not in the game as it stands right now. So now I need to hire some people. Now how do I go about hiring people? It's just here. Hire new staff. Okay, how much does it cost to hire people? I'm not really sure. I don't know. So, right, what have we got? Doctors, nurses, lab technologists. Who mans the desk? Who mans the front desk? Is that a nurse? Or is it a doctor? I don't really know. Right, you guys. Receptionist +1. That's... Oh, receptionist +2. You cost 230, but that's absolutely fine. Right, we'll have you... We'll put you in there. Is that how this works? Okay, yeah, look, she's there. She's based there. That's lovely. Okay, that's very good. And then we want to get a doctor, one assumes. These are going to be a bit more expensive. Acute medicine, advanced diagnosis, general medicine 4, general medicine 3, diagnosis 3, diagnosis 4. Right, this guy's better. Frank Miller is the better. So he's a fellow, which is good. He's got 4 little people shapes there, which must mean he's the best. We'll drop you into there. Hospital can now accept patients. The hospital now has enough staff to accept their first patients. First insurance companies are automatically contracted. Again, I don't think insurance stuff is in there. Yay! Okay, what I do want to do is I want to get a little cleaning closet in and hire a janitor. Because this place is going to get messy. There's people going to be being ill and all sorts of other unpleasantness all over the place. So let's spend the last little bits of our monies before we open up the hospital on getting a little tiny cleaner kind of cupboard thing just here. It doesn't even have to be that big. I think that is probably plenty big enough for a cleaner's closet. And yeah, it can have lovely tiles. In fact, let's give it multicolored tiles and it can be yellow. Because why not? So like that and that. It will need a door. Can we give it a secure door? Yeah, restricted. Don't go in there. Cleaning supplies are in there and it's a bit dull. And then we want to get ourselves some flooring, which is in there. It can have... What's that? Lino. Dark lino flooring. Oh no, let's just give it that. Medium white ceramic tiles. That's kind of cleany and hygienic looking, isn't it? And then... we want to go over to here. We want to click cleaning closet. Zone out the cleaning closet. Click that. A bucket cart. Oh, yes. Oh, that's just beautiful. Do you know what I do like about this game? The attention to detail on all of the items is very good. Yeah, there's a little bottle in there. There's a cloth. There's a sponge thing. There's a bucket with water in. There's an awful lot of good stuff in here. You know, they've paid a lot of attention to the design of the objects, which is good. I like that. Let's just put some stuff in here. Let's just have a little cabinet just there. We could put a kitchen sink on the top. Why not? 2 ways to do something. A plastic hamper can go in that corner. Yeah, that's what we could do with trash bins. We haven't got any bins anywhere, have we? Yeah, that is going to be bad. We need some trash bins, just some generic trash bins. And, oh yes, a shelf of stuff. You need a shelf of stuff if you're a janitor. That's a very important shelf of stuff. Okay, that's good. Go back into... Right, click that. Can we put trash cans in? Are they in here? Or are they just a generic kind of item that we can just put anywhere? Don't really know. Furniture and accessories. Would it be in here? No. Decorations? Ah, right, there we go. Trash bin. Let's have square ones. Let's have angry square trash bin. So one just there. Let's put a trash bin by... Oh, not by that, because it stops you using that. Okay. One just there. Let's put one in this room. Just there. And, yeah, they've already got trash bins and stuff in there. That's very good. Okay. I think we're ready to open the hospital. Oh, no, I tell a lie. We want a janitor, don't we? Let's get a janitor. Mary, Frank, Jordan or John? Oh, the agony of choice. They're all... okay, efficiency and dexterity. Okay, it's one of you two. 4s and 3s. Well, you're... I'm going... Oh, hang on. You're one superhero. Oh, you've got a hidden perk. Okay, okay. What's that? Resting is faster because you're a gamer and you have a long commute. Can often be late for work. Oh, well, everyone seems to have a long commute. It's fine. We're probably in the middle of nowhere. Right, Frank Cole, you've been hired. Get in there and do some janitoring, my good man. We can go into here, into game mode. And do we open the hospital? Do we just press go? I don't know. Yes, stuff is happening. Frank's having a little wander. He's going to do some cleaning. Come to me. Bring me your sick. Bring me your diseased, and we shall treat them, probably really badly, but we'll treat them. Frank's coming in. He's got a headache. Can I see the doctor, please? Frank? Where are you? Frank? Where are you going, man? Do you not do the daytime hours? Or do you do the evening hours or something? He's going home. Well, I've been here for 11 minutes. My day is done. Okay, bye, Frank. Okay, fine. Whatever. There you go. See you later, Frank. Right. So let's push time on a bit quicker. Let's get some people in. Let's get anybody. You, welcome. Welcome to the Geek Cupboard Clinic. You are probably very ill. You are Sarah Moore. Okay, and you are going straight for the waiting area and not speaking to the receptionist, which is a surprise. Oh, you're going to the self-bookie in thing. Why did I build a reception area then? I thought this was a reception area. Oh. Never mind. Right, you've been called into the doctor. Now, the mechanic of this is quite interesting. The mechanic of how this works is intriguing because you can either let your doctors do it or you can treat them yourself if you want to. So at the minute, they're controlled by a doctor. Our doctor is very good, so they're hopefully going to get the right actual thing that's wrong with them. So yeah, so he's done an interview. He's doing an interview and they've got some symptoms. So she's got a fever and a headache. So he's now whittling down the diagnoses. There they go, look. More into she's got malaise, which means she's just tired. 3 more hidden symptoms. Right. And now she's got a rash on her torso, fever, malaise, headache. He has diagnosed 100% that is shingles. He's going to then check that it's shingles, I imagine, by doing a physical examination. He's going to go and do that. And then he will then give her one of these treatments and it shall all be lovely. Oh, why have I built this big reception area if I didn't need it? Why have I built that? Or is that for the emergency bit? Have I kind of confused things? This is the ER bit. This is my legs hanging off. This is, I've got a spot on my back kind of thing. Oh, I might have confused things there. Never mind. Whatever. And the cleaner's gone home, so that's good. So yeah, so he's now diagnosing her things. If we look into here, he's on his computer doing computing. He's going to diagnose her with a thing. He's given her some numbing ointment and antivirals and antipyretics, whatever they are. I don't know what they do. Reducing the body temperature. Okie doke. So there we go. So, clear that message out of the corner. Yeah, and that one. Thank you. So, yeah. So now he prints that stuff out from the printer, and then the doctor is done. He gives her the stuff. He walks through her like a ghost. He has a chat with her. I don't know why. Maybe I should put a thing on the other side, a chair for the person to sit in, possibly. Insurance company, cheapo care. Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. And Sarah Moore leaves, and she goes away all happy. One thing I am going to do very quickly is in the doctor room. Let's get ourselves... Can we just have a chair? Can we have a chair to sit opposite the doctor? Or just there, look. Just that like a friendly chat just there. Because he went round and stood next to the person. It's a little bit weird. There we go. So yeah, we'll go back to the normal mode and move time on. Okay. Okay, now there's a queue of people. It's all looking good. I have a feeling I shouldn't have bothered with this because I'm going to be paying her money and all this stuff's going to be, wasted. I need to bother doing any of this. Right, let's get you. Come here, if I can click on you. There. Player control. Okay, let's see if we can kill Peter Jones. He looks a bit worried. Now I'm in control. There we go. Look, he's sat on the chair. So, we're doing an interview. We're doing an interview with him. Okay, so we've got all these examinations. Procedures are finished. Scheduled procedures are finished. Last was interview. The patient is waiting for you to plan another examination. Okay, so this guy here has got an awful lot of possible diagnoses. We've got loads of different things. So we've got to do one of these. He's got back pain. So what can we do? Abdominal palpitation, physical examination. That might make sense. Let's do a physical examination. That would be good. And this is us doing this. So I'm being doctor. Dr. Penge is in the house. We've got none of that. He's got 2 hidden symptoms that we need to find out. So he's now going to do the physical examination. These things are going to slowly sort of whittle the cells away. So, we'll work out what he's not got. Hopefully, at some point. This is taking a little while. Okay, so now he's got 1 hidden symptom. But we know 100% it's scoliosis. A curvature of the spine. Okay, good. Okay, scoliosis it is. So we don't need to do any of that because I think we can pick that it's scoliosis. We're fairly certain the final diagnosis of that because it was 100%. Okay, that's fine. And the prescription for that, if you look at the bottom of that little sort of rollover bit there, underneath the handful of grasping monies, is exercise. So essentially, you've got a wibbly spine, go and do some bending. So yeah, we'll prescribe some exercise, which I hope that does that cost him money? I don't know. That would be slightly insulting, wouldn't it? And then yeah, he will go away and he will be doing some exercise. Now, yeah, let's put this back in, controlled by doctors. But I like the fact that you've got the power there. Playing another treatment or send them home. Oh, so I am sorry. Sorry. How do I send you home? There. What's that? What's that do? Patient's balance. Yeah, okay. Send the patient home. You're all done. Go for a jog. Maybe jog home. Don't take the car. Run home. You've got to do some exercise. Run home and do some limber moves. Why the heck not? And do you know what? I think right now we'll finish for there. Now I realise that I said we're going to do smaller parts. I think this first part is always going to be bigger because I'm setting up the whole entire thing. But as you can see, things are ticking over quite nicely. Things are ticking over. We've got to pay for the 3 staff members. I don't know if there's maintenance or anything else. I don't know, but I think that's gone very well. So treat 10 patients per day and treat 1 patient per day at the general surgery department. Okay, so we won't be doing that because we have not got general surgery. But again, we are going to work up to this. We're going to work up to this. We're going to get more doctors. We're going to get more nurses. We're going to figure out what this room is that I've built. And we're going to come back to this, hopefully daily. If not daily, then maybe we'll miss a day here or there. But, I've got to record lots of these, so we shall be ploughing through. If you have enjoyed this, please do leave a like. And also, please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in our little sort of Project Hospital venture. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I'll see you next time. Oh no, not the piggy wigs. Want them to be healthy. Happy pigs, please. Raspberries, raspberries, raspberries everywhere. I went through and sold a load of turkeys as well, and they still come back. They're still coming back to haunt me. The soil moisture's going down. We need rain. We need rain. What's going